Hey everybody, so I spent the morning over at Meridian Integrative Wellness setting up the obstacle course for tomorrow's play group. And I want to give you guys a little heads up about what to expect and what to plan for, because we know that toddlers ages 1 to 3 probably aren't going to be able to sit and listen to any sort of lecture that I'm going to give you guys. So I wanted to give you some background ahead of time so that you know what we're looking for when we're doing the obstacle course. So as we all know, kids learn best through playing, and tomorrow we are going to play in big physical motions. So we have an obstacle course set up. It's going to have various things that get our kids up and down from the floor a lot, climbing up, stepping down, walking on uneven surfaces, crawling through tunnels, all this fun stuff. And at each station, there's going to be a printout that I've made talking about what skill we're working on, what age that skill, we should see that skill mastered, and then how to make it more challenging or less challenging based on your child's skill level and age. But I wanted to give you a little bit of background now, because although the sheets will be there, and although I'll be there and I'll be engaging with you guys the whole time and showing you things you can do with your kids, I won't be able to have an opportunity to have a big lecture session about it too. So the things that we're going to work on big physical movements, and we're going to work on big muscle groups and small muscle groups. So when we do things like walk across crash pads, that means that we are working on core strength, we're working on balance, but we're also really focusing on what's happening at the feet. So feet and ankles should be working on stability. Growing the strength of your feet, of your child's feet and ankles, is what's going to help them long term with balance, help them with sensory integration. It's going to help them develop the arch of their feet, which will carry over into adulthood. If anybody's got flat feet and you start feeling that pain up the chain, like in your knees and hips and back and that sort of thing, you know the importance of a solid arch. So working barefoot and getting your feet and ankles strong in toddlerhood is going to make a difference in adulthood there. We're going to work on getting up and down from the floor, and that's a great skill. And we can see as children change, as the children get older and muscles get stronger, the pattern that they use to get up and down the floor changes. First, we use all 4 limbs on the ground and push up that way. Then we can get just 1 foot out in front and stand up with hands somewhat assisting, and then we can be able to stand up without any assist. And I'm hoping we'll see some kids who vary in their strength tomorrow, and we can point that out. We have balance beam walking that again works the feet and ankles, works those hip muscles, and the hips, the glutes and the hips is what gives us lots of stability for being able to navigate over different terrain when we're walking. So being able to adjust over changing surfaces, over thresholds, inside, walking over grass, outside. Having really strong hips is what's going to help us be able to do that. So balance beam walking is good for that. Climbing up and down steps and step stools is good for that. I'm trying to think what else we have on the obstacle course. We have one section where we're going to be working on stepping into and out of small boxes, and it's a fun game for kids to understand. It's much easier for kids to understand trying to step into and out of this box than try to stand on 1 foot. And that's actually the skill that we're going to be working on. So obviously we're going to be working on balance with that. We're going to be working on coordination with being able to get your feet to do exactly what you want them to do. But we're also going to be able to practice quick moments of standing on 1 leg. So we're going to try to encourage our kids to do this without holding our hands, knowing that of course some of our kids will need to hold hands. The younger they are, especially, that's age appropriate when we're doing that. So imagine yourself stepping up over a ledge into a box. So they're going to have to stand on 1 foot for a short length of time while they're stepping up and over. So that's going to put all their weight on that leg. It's going to force them to engage that chain all the way up. That hip's going to activate. Their feet and ankles are going to be really nice and stable while they're trying to step into that box. What else? We're going to be doing some ball work, throwing and catching. Aiming for a basket to try to shoot into a basket. There's some jumping. There's hopscotch, jumping forward. We're going to work on jumping forward. We're going to work on jumping straight up. We're going to work on jumping with our feet apart and feet together like a hopscotch board. Then we're just going to have lots of fun playing too. The only thing I couldn't figure out a way to incorporate is tricycle riding and bike riding. So we can talk a little bit about that tomorrow too. But I wanted to give you guys the heads up so you know what we're looking for as we play tomorrow. I'm going to make sure that I get around to every single person tomorrow and we have lots of fun. But I also wanted to be able to give this little background to you today. So hopefully that gets you excited and ready for tomorrow, and I can't wait to see you guys. I'm going to cut this video off so it's not too long and it can make its way to you and you have a few minutes to be able to watch it. But let me know if you have any questions or concerns about anything, and I'll see you in the morning. Bye, guys.